Alright, welcome everyone. I'm Hardcore Haas. I'm taking you through a quick look at Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I'm talking about a setup that I found that is really effective for people that are at least level 28. It's the MSMC. You're going to use 2 perk 1s and 2 perk 3s, lightweight and hardline, along with dexterity and extreme conditioning. Now you have to take out a bunch of stuff. I don't use a secondary weapon, things like that. But as you can see, it's really effective when you're firing from the hip if you use this laser, which I recommend. The scope, you can use whichever one you have unlocked. Hardline is good for situations like that, where you can simply, you know someone's around a corner, go ahead and throw out a perk, you can get the kill. It's really effective in racking up points, especially in kill confirmed, but it'll work for anything because it'll kill the enemy. That's always a plus. So, 2 things I want to talk about. 1, the scope really helps if you're trying to fire down the line. If you're in a situation, this is a submachine gun first of all, I should let you guys know that. If you're in a situation where you have to fire far, it's very effective even though it is a submachine gun. So definitely keep that in mind. I definitely recommend a scope. The laser sight, it's hard to say. I prefer it because I run around a lot. But if you feel like you can aim fine without it, you can go ahead and use something else. Just in situations like this coming up right here, I just feel like it really helps. I feel like even though it is just for your aiming purposes, somehow it does make the gun a little more accurate when you're aiming from the hip. You can see here I get in a battle with a sniper down there, and because of the scope I'm really able to use this submachine gun over a long range. Now, I'm not saying this thing will make you perfect, but you can see here, even with my semi-good aim, I'm able to take out some long shots. And right here, you just go straight for the head. The guy's close. You could fire from the hip, but the scope lets you really take advantage of your aim. Now you can see here I do get taken advantage of. Close range, those dual fully automatic pistols will get the best of you, but those things are very powerful close range. Now this is why hardline is such a bonus, because if you keep your perks short, you can just keep racking up kills. So you can see here I'm just waiting for the care package to come in. Let's see, it's one of my favorites. So I'm actually gonna keep this in the film. I was gonna take it out originally, but I'm gonna talk about the gun while you guys can watch me go ham with this AGR. This was kind of nervous for me. You can see the red dot right on top of me, and I didn't want to confront him just in case I lost the perk, but it worked out pretty well overall. He walked away. So one mistake I made, I opened this right in the middle of the open, but it was alright. Okay, so back to the gun. Now the MSC, or what did I just call it? Now this gun, the one I prefer, submachine gun, level 28, you unlock it. So that's the first kind of downside. It's pretty far along that you'll actually unlock it. If you're a beginner, I definitely recommend the MP7 with the exact same specifications. I might make a video detailing that too, so if you want to check that out, subscribe. I'm also going to have a review of some scopes that I prefer, that I think are the best to use, so you might want to check those out too. All those will help you out even if you're just starting or if you already play a lot. These are all good tips. It's pretty much, I'm just going to experiment with a lot of different items and see how they can help other people too. Now, back to this video's topic. What you know about this setup, you have to move fast. You're not gonna see that guy down there, you can't just post up. It's gonna be tough because even though you do have that long range capability, like you saw me earlier, I got long shots. That's not what it's for, really. You want to be able to move in and out quick. You don't want to stay in one spot too long because it's not a very powerful gun. What you want to be able to do is keep moving around the perimeter of the map, take out stragglers, and then take out groups that aren't ready for you to come in at that speed. That's how you want to use this setup. Now, what you have to keep in mind is that is going to make you open to get kills if you run into a large group of people, because you don't have a lot of defense with this gun. And one thing to try and avoid that, I say that you should get, instead of a lethal grenade, you should get the tactical grenade. I always use the electric shock, because if there's a large group of people, and I know that because of UAV or some other perk, if I know there's a large group of people, I'll throw that in there first. It'll incapacitate a few people. I can pick off the ones that are shooting, and then take care of the rest later. Right here you can see another using the scope. It's not really to snipe, it's just the guy's far away and I still have the ability to take him down if I want to. That's the real key to this class. Alright, right there, if I feel like there's going to be people coming, I'll throw that out there just in case it needs to be used. Most of the time it's not, but when it is, it can be really effective. And one thing you can't not forget about with this class is your knife. You cannot forget about the knife. Because if you're moving around this quickly, you're bound to run into situations where someone's right on top of you. This guy again, hate this guy. We're going to take him out eventually. Now, the knife, because if you're running around the map this quickly, you will run into situations where it is necessary to use. So right here, I'm running in, it's very close, just knife him. It'll take him out much faster. That guy just got the best of me there, it wasn't all my fault. So remember, you want to remember the knife, you want to shoot from the hip when possible like this, because you can take advantage of it with this gun. You can fire very quickly and it does a good amount of damage. Now, I hope you guys remember these two clips. I hate this guy. So we're going to take care of him right here. Just quick shots from the hip, we can take him out. Not tough at all. Now, I feel like I've covered all the basics of this gun, so I'm going to leave you guys here. As you can see, I went 18 and 5. That's pretty respectable. So, peace, guys.